Yo, what's going on, guys? This is Nate here and I'm back with a brand new video. Today, guys, I'm going to be going through the best Apex Legends controller settings for Season 19. If you enjoy, like, comment, subscribe, but without further ado, let's jump straight into this. So I'm not going to try and make this too long of a video. I'm going to get straight in. So I will highlight which ones I generally think you should change. There will be other ones that are personal preference. So interact prompt style, definitely have this on compact. Default, it is just way too big. That's just not needed. Have it on compact. Oh, look at that. Lovely and neat. Makes your life a lot easier. Button hints, unless you're new to the game, you should probably have this off. You can keep it on if you're a forgetful person, maybe you play different games. Just preview the controller settings at the bottom of the abilities. I personally have it off because I play this game way too much. Crosshair damage feedback, I have this off. You can have this on if you want, if you like the little cross when you shoot somebody. If you like that little cross, cool, you can keep it on if you want. I personally prefer having it off. Just means when I shoot somebody, I only see the numbers, and that's all I really care about. Damage numbers, I have this on stacking. It just means I don't have to do a lot of thinking about the maths. As you see there, it stacks the number up as I shoot it. So if I do like, oh, look there, I did 36 damage. Cool. You can do the maths depending on type of armor they have. So if they had red there, I can tell they've probably still got about 200 health. But yeah, you can have it on floating and stuff if you prefer. I have it on stacking. Makes my maths a lot easier and quicker. Ping optimicity, definitely have this on faded massively. Just means if someone was pinging something,
right here,
you can see through it. If they do not have it on faded, then you are not going to be able to see through it. Definitely have it on faded. Obituaries, you want to have this on. This means she will show you the kill feeds, but especially when you're going in for like a third party, or if you are just trying to work out if a person from a team's been killed, this is the way you're going to be able to see it. If you turn this off, you won't be able to see it, so please keep this on. Mini rat rotations, your choice. I prefer having it on. Weapon auto cycle on empty, I would have this on. I can't show you in firing range because I have infinite ammo and it does glitch. But essentially, what would happen is if I was to have no more light ammo in my bag, no light ammo, it would then auto recycle to my next gun. So if I was to pick up another gun, it would automatically go to that gun. It does not just change your gun if you run out of ammo in the chamber. It's not going to do that. It's only if you've got no more ammo in your bag. So yeah, I definitely would have this on. Auto sprint, I would have this on. It will save your left analog stick's life. It just means as soon as I push forward that left analog stick, I'm sprinting. Really helpful for movement and just makes your life a lot easier. Will help you in the long run when you're trying to keep up with people. Double sprint, have this off because you're going to already have sprinting on as soon as you push forward your analog stick with auto sprint. Jetpack controls, up to you. If you're Valkyrie players anyway, it's up to you. I personally have it on toggle. It just means if I click A, it will then just float me up in the sky and I don't have to press it again and I can focus on the rockets. Some people like playing on hold, so they'll actually hold down A and then they can do it. It's up to you. I personally prefer having it on toggle. Incoming damage feedback, I've always had this on 3D and it doesn't make a blind bit of difference, so it's up to you. Taking damage closes death boxes or crafting menu. Please, for the love of God, have this off. You will never be able to armor swap in your life. If you have this on, it will kick you out of the box automatically. So please, for the love of God, have this off or you will never be able to armor swap. Off-screen portraits, this came in new to the season. It basically means if my teammate was off my screen to the left, and I couldn't see them, I will see a little logo of their legend. I personally found it quite annoying in fights. I would all of a sudden just see this little Wraith picture in the side of the screen. It's really annoying. So if you've only just started playing this season, you might not notice it. It might not make a blind bit of difference to you. It might even help you. For somebody that's played this game for 19 seasons, I find it really annoying. So I've turned it off because it really thinks like it gets in the way of my vision. Hop-up and pop-ups, this just gives you a little hint what the hop-up does when you pick it up. If you know your game, then you don't need it on. You might want it on if you're new. Streamer mode, this just like hides a load of stuff. I personally would have this off. You won't be able to see people's names in a kill feed and stuff like that. Anonymous mode, this is mainly for the actual proper hardcore streamers. They get stream sniped, but also the cheaters. I am not a cheater or anything like that, and also thankfully not in a position where I get stream sniped a lot, so touch wood. I have got that on disabled. I don't care if I show my name. If you see me in the kill feed, for sure, go for me, bro. Why not? Usage sharing, this is meant to help us. I have this enabled, so hopefully EA will help me out if something breaks. Probably not. Performance display, I have this on. It just helps you with your ping, so whether you know it's actually you with the ping issues or whether it's the game, and you'll be able to see things like, yeah, it's really helpful. Top right hand corner, I would personally have it on. Club invites, do what you want. Communication filter, do what you want. If you want to have it off, you can turn it off. It's up to you. Or have it on everybody, like me. I don't care what they say to me. Reticle, have a little play with it. This is my one, if you want to use it. I have a nice green one. I like green. I don't know. I've always used green. I like it. And then you obviously can do it with the laser sight. I've just kept it red because red's normally what Blazor sights look like. Colorblind mode, you can keep it the same, or you can mess around with it if you want. A lot of people use Tritanopia. I have stopped using that a long time ago. Found it actually didn't help me that much, but some people might even still use it now today. I know there's a lot of people that do mess around with colorblind modes, but of course, if you actually need it, use it. Subtitles have this off. Subtitles, I mean, if you've got it off, then you won't need to worry about this. If you've got it on, then you can choose. Enable chat features, doesn't really matter, up to you. If you want to not talk to anyone, you can turn this off and stop voice chat and stop people coming in. Convert voice to text. Once again, I have this off. I personally do not want that on. And then as well, we have text to speech, which once again I have turned off because it's annoying when people they might say rude things essentially. Now this one, button layout is your choice. I personally have mine customized. If you play a different type of game, you might prefer it, and also it might just depend on how you play. I play bumper jumper, but I also like having my crouch button on LB. I'm a bit weird, but some people might even turn around and say that I actually quite like that sound of that. But yeah, you can choose. Up to you. Stick layout, it's up to you. Once again, you literally can choose. Up to you. I'm not going to say whatever's right or wrong. Interact reload button, have this on tap to use. It means you're going to reload straight away as soon as you tap the button. Make your life a lot easier. Crouch button, I would have this on hold. This is one I was really stubborn on for a long time. It just basically makes movement so much easier. So all I got to do is hold it down, and I could do things like bunny hops so much easier. And just in general, I can move a lot easier than I used to. I used to be really stubborn on it. Yeah, genuinely, it's not that hard to do. I would personally have it on that. But it might depend on your control settings if you find it's really awkward. But I personally think it's really helped my game having it on hold. Aim button, definitely have this on hold because you do not want to be toggling while aiming. That would be disgusting on controller. Definitely have it on hold. Survival options, I have this on. It just basically means if I press down on the D-pad, I'll be able to get my heat shields out. Definitely more helpful than having to go into your bag, especially if you're rushing to get a survival item out. But it doesn't mean you can inspect your gun unless you do it through the actual emote menu. Dead zone triggers, I would 100% please have this on, off, completely off. Just means as soon as I hit my trigger, it's going to shoot. Menu sensor mode, you can pick this. I have mine halfway, but this is what's going to help you loot quickly. If you have this too slow, it's going to take you an eternity. Please have this at a decent level. I would say recommend about halfway, but it's up to you. Ignore these unless you obviously, it's up to you sensitivity wise. I'm not going to tell you what's wrong or right. It's up to you. But movement, dead zone, 100% have this on small. Inverted look, up to you. And vibrations, I would definitely have this off. Some people might turn around and say they like it. I personally think it throws off your shot, and it really makes it just brings a lot more adrenaline and things like that when you're getting shot at. I personally think it's way better to have this off because then you can focus on your shot and you're not going to get thrown off vibration. Obviously, if you use advanced look controls, it's up to you. I have done a video on this. If you want to watch it, it's in my videos for this season. But yeah, you can just use general sensitivity. I'm not going to say either or. Video, I have brightness slightly above. That's up to you. FOV, up to you once again. I have mine 110. I just like having the whole screen on show. You might find you're more accurate with a smaller FOV, but it's up to you. FOV ability scaling, it will just play around with your screen size, but I don't have it. It doesn't do anything to me on 110. Mine's fine. But once again, it's up to you. Sprint speed while shaking, a sprint screen, I have this minimal. It means when I'm running around, my screens are going to be shaking like mad. I would do that. It helps you a lot more with your visual. And then audio, up to you. I mean, definitely have max volume on that. I had the volume for the music and stuff turned down, but yeah, otherwise that is literally everything. I hope that has helped you and made your life a lot easier. Like, comment, subscribe, but without further ado, I'm going to shut the fuck up and I'll see you all in the next video.